Hi, and welcome to another episode of Hot Takes with me, the Silver Fox. I did a video yesterday about Ross Greer, the pencil-necked woke soy boy who's yet to leave his mother's apron strings. And I explained how he was feeling it was fine for him to lecture us, despite having no life experience whatsoever. Well, he's doing it again. 2 days running. He's turning into Lorna Slater, isn't he? This time he's opened his little tiny brainless mouth to explain how fishing works to the families of people who've fished the Scottish waters for generations. He's upset a lot of people with his comments, he's been most inappropriate, and he's tried to patronise people because obviously he knows best about an industry which he knows absolutely nothing. We'll have a look at this article, but it just goes to highlight what a complete, and I said it yesterday, right, but I'll reiterate it again, what a complete bellend this tiny little boy truly is. Here goes. So we are. Ross Greer accused of outrageous slur with disgraceful comment about fishermen over the marine area controversy. You have to remember, this is a little boy who's never done a hand's turn of work in his life. He knows nothing about the fishing industry. He knows nothing about the communities that he's talking about. And yet he feels that he is perfectly qualified to pontificate on matters in which he is completely ignorant. He left school, went to college, went to university, and then joined the Green Party, because of course he did. The little tofu-munching soy boy wouldn't have joined anything else. He certainly wouldn't have gone out into the world of work and mixed with real men. No. He's hung around, hanging on to his mummy's apron strings, because she's the only one who thinks that he's a handsome, special little boy. And we know exactly what he is. He's a malicious little turd. So anyway, the Greens MSP has once again been called out for his comments. This time he's accused those opposed to the Scottish Government's fishing ban of having no interest in protecting rural communities who stand against the plans. Let us be clear, it is not the Scottish Government's fishing ban, it is the Greens' fishing ban that for some reason the SNP is going along with, because they have to go along with every single thing the Greens ask, so that they can retain their power, rather than saying, okay, Greens, you're coming in, you're mine, and we'll give you 3 things. After that, you vote with us. We have to have a few. Trouble is, the SNP haven't got any bloody ideas, have they? They've got no clue and no idea how to. Anyway, a Greens backbencher and complete bellend has been accused of an outrageous slur when he claimed that those who stand against the Scottish Government's fishing ban are not interested in securing the future of families who have relied on fishing for employment for generations. The very line, generations. Of course they have an interest in sustaining the future, you tiny little boy. West of Scotland MSP Ross Greer said his accusations applied to some in the industry, who he feels are to blame for the widespread backlash to plans for highly protected marine areas. And he's standing with the policy introduced as part of the Butte House Sharing Agreement. I told you it was a green idea. Within the SNP, Mr. Greer claims it is a brilliant opportunity to save marine life that has been devastated over the last 30 to 40 years. It is not the Scottish fishermen that are devastating the North Sea. It is the huge super trawlers coming out of the likes of Holland and Spain. We need to stop them. Nothing to do with Scottish fishermen. But he wouldn't know that, would he? Because he is a complete knob. He has no idea what he's talking about. Oh, I've had an idea. Yeah, now go and have another one. When he can finally lift his head out of, somebody's lap, he'll be able to actually learn something about the world in which he's somehow found himself with authority over, though heavens knows how. It's because there was enough stupid people, I suppose, in Scotland to vote Green. And this is what you get. Anyway, he says the plans are set. Oh, he doesn't say, but the plans are set to ban fishing and marine activities in up to 10% of Scotland's coastal waters, and the impact has been compared to that of the Highland clearances. And those in Scotland's seafood sector recently launched a groundbreaking pushback. Why is this man having any say Man, why is this child having any say over the livelihoods of people? He, at best, is a backbencher who should be sitting there, keeping his mouth shut, and letting the adults in the room talk. He's tolerated. He should be no more than tolerated by his presence, although I find him offensive in just about every single conceivable way. But, you know, that's what he is. He's just an ignoramus, really, isn't he? Mr. Greer told the Scotland on Sunday, he said, we are perfectly well aware that there are a lot of people out there who have serious and significant concerns about HPMAs. Yes, I'll tell you who have. Every coastal community, every fisherman, everyone somehow even tenuously connected with anything to do with the Scottish fishing industry has serious concerns, because you're attempting to take away 10% more of their livelihood, which is already badly damaged by policies, and you're trying to make it worse, because ultimately the Greens just want to spread misery and poverty. They think that if you close down the whole of industry, which is actually their aim, they want to deindustrialise. They say if you close down the whole of industry, this planet will be saved. 2 words, and the second one is off. Because you could close down the whole of Britain and it would make no difference, but it would spread misery and poverty. And I think if that's the point, you've got to start with you. Let's close down your industry. Let's give you the sack. Let's put you on the dole. Perhaps you can use your skills and talents to go and find another job. You'll go hungry, won't you? Anyway, he says there are people out there who believe that we're going to essentially force proposals on local communities that they don't want, when actually what we're doing is giving local communities a massive opportunity, and we want to work with the communities that are actually interested in this. None of them are. None of them. Not one. There is not one fishing community that is saying, yay, this is great, let's just destroy our livelihood. And he's saying, oh, we're not forcing it on people. Why do you keep mentioning it then? Because you're going to force it on people, aren't you? You're trying to get away with this by not forcing it, but getting your 10% through not forcing. And now you're finding resistance at every single stage. Nobody wants it. Nobody thinks it works. Everybody's against it. And you're stamping your tiny little feet in anger. Grow up, you horrible little child. I'm coming up. Ross Greer is slowly turning into the Owen Jones of the North. And Owen Jones, of course, is another little gobshite who knows nothing. But he keeps getting punched in the face for it. He's an objectionable turd with views that are abhorrent to the vast majority of people. I'm talking about Ross Greer, although I could also be talking about Owen Jones. So perhaps Ross Greer needs the Owen Jones treatment. And a few of them may just wise him up a bit. That's probably why he didn't go into the world of work. If he was hanging around real men with that mouth, he wouldn't have lasted very long, would he? Imagine sitting him on a Clydebank shipbuilders. Deary me. Anyway, I shall stop there. Thank you very much for watching. If you like what you see and hear on the channel, please do hit that subscribe button, ring the bell, leave a like, leave a comment. Please share the video. And until next time, stay safe, stay well. And if you do see Ross Greer in the street, please don't resist the urge. Bye.